somebody's shooting in there, so I really hope they're shooting away from me, not towards me. Kind of hard to tell unless you hear the old crack. So this video is to actually continue one of my earlier videos where I had some commentary on the new Star Wars film. And that was, I always intended to do a second part to that film, but I recorded that one on the last essentially rideable day before winter started. So it's been like over 3 months now, and I think the Star Wars ship is pretty much sailed. I will, however, say that I stand by everything I said in that video. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was fun to watch, but they really could have done a lot better, both with the casting and the writing. So that's Star Wars. But it brings up, you know, there's a few films coming up, or that have already come out, that kind of illustrate that point I was making in the Star Wars video. So I'm going to call this part 2 anyway. And those two new videos are Deadpool, which if you haven't seen it, go see it. And the one that was just announced, they just released a trailer, is the new Ghostbusters film. And these are two movies that exemplify doing it very much right. And dear God, what are they thinking? Now, I'll come out and say this first straight away. I haven't seen the Ghostbusters film. I've only seen the trailer. It doesn't come out until summer. But just based on the trailer, I have to say, don't fucking do this, Hollywood. Don't take something people love and shit all over it with PC bullshit. It's like, oh, we have to have an all-female cast because reasons and diversity and shit. Okay, going after that female dollar. And we have to use like all of these like, you know, jokes from the first movies. Okay, milk that sequel for every last dime. And then we have to go dig up some even sillier ones that only the real geeks will get, but we won't actually explain to the shitty actors we got how to deliver the joke or what the background is, so it'll just sound really stupid. Yeah, that's Ghostbusters. If it breaks $10 million in its opening weekend, I will be amazed. Shit film without having seen it. I will, of course, do a second video. If I'm wrong, I'll say it, but I really don't think I'm going to be. Deadpool. Deadpool is doing it right. Deadpool rocks. Deadpool is, I mean, I hate most of the fucking comic book superhero movies. They're like, another fine example of that is Superman versus Batman. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Really? Do we need this? No, we don't. We have 18 fucking Batman movies and God knows how many Superman movies. We don't need any more. We're good. Okay. I guess I shouldn't go there. Whoops. That's a cop shooting range. Probably not the best place to ride into. Anyway, Deadpool. Excellent movie. So many good things about that movie because it took the pre-existing superhero movie thing and just threw it the fuck out the window. And that's very awesome. Broke the fourth wall, which I really liked. I thought that was hilarious. Genuinely funny. You know, even some of the, you know, self-debasing, we're just going to make fun of the hero moments, they were funny. Like, you know, the whole, yeah, I won't get it. I don't want to spoil it, because if you haven't seen it, go see it. It's awesome. But, yeah, perfect example of doing a film right. This might be an example of me doing a trail wrong. We'll see. Not entirely sure. I don't think I went this way. Other people have been through here, so. Yeah, you really can run over dead hookers with those 21s. Motard problems. Call out to Jake the Garden Snake, who made that joke initially. Yeah, this is a trail, sure, why not? If you believe in dragons. Ah, fuck. Okay. So yeah, you know, and if you compare, for example, on The Punisher, who's a really interesting character, very dark, very badass, all the people who have played that character have actually done an interestingly different job of it. You know, whether it be Dolph Lundgren back in the 80s, or what the hell's his name, the latest guy who's done it, who I think did a very good job. They both had a fairly unique take on it, which made, you know, those movies interesting and not just the same old regurgitated crap. So that's, you know, you don't need new content necessarily. You can use, you know, characters people have known and loved for many years, and that's fine. Just write it well. You know, show me something. It's like, okay, there's only so far you can go away from the canon of, say, Batman, but I mean, you can have him. You can find an actor who's really gonna do something I haven't seen before. You can, you know, do some writing that's puts a different spin on the character. All of these things are possible. It's just, for whatever damn reason, Hollywood tends not to do that. And then you get films like Star Wars and Ghostbusters and a bunch of other dumb crap no one really wants to see. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about that. Hollywood, make movies that don't suck, please. Hey, you like my channel? Well, hit the subscribe button and I'll do more silly videos like this one.